sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Fumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations.
I knew it.
So you really did approach Fumi with this plan. But how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty. Lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So then...
Then did you use... you know... I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. In quotation marks. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name, but it was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into.
Yep, the AI.
Say what?
What? Oh.
What are you talking about?
Just
Don't
a second.
interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation.
I'm totally out of your business. I'll say it.
In other words...
Then you're the one who stole it.
Indeed.
That's right.
I
And you
see.
used to distract Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night we had our meeting about how it had disappeared. I paid Hifumi a little visit. Hey, you get to voice this douche nozzle again, Renee?
Oh boy. Oh, let me... Oh, what are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you, alone. It is about what was stolen. I know who did it.
What?
What?
are
It
you
was
okay with
Taka.
this?
He stole it. The prick.
What
So
is
then-
stolen?
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Fumi, of course.
Damnation!
It was him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her.
You're correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
What?
As for
Please
me,
forgive me. He threatened me.
Oh,
He did?
Also, Celeste, you said you didn't lie to do this, but then you proceeded to lie anyway.
as for me,
Lied to the douche
He
nozzle.
came to my room last night unannounced, then it's hard for me to even say he abused me.
what?
He took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. So I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. I mean, I know he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I never imagined he would go that far.
You know, I would like to go back to what I said about, like, Sayaka and how, like, people, like, treat, like, she did the worst thing in the world. And Celeste fucking exists. Like, how can you say you hate Sayaka for what she did when Celeste is literally standing right here?
gonna say something I've never said before in my life. Guys, he's gonna say the word.
Unforgivable!
I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him.
Most
Oh, I thought I was gonna say the gamer
Wait,
word. Never mind.
please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape. He has made you his target.
What?
Escape? What? Don't you mean?
Taka is going to try to kill you.
What?
And also he can keep her to himself.
This is
Bastard.
completely unforgivable!
Bastard.
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts?
Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear I will save her!
I have to save her.
actually,
Then, would you like to join with me? It just so happens I've come up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen. Escape this dreadful school. And with that is complete.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. Power of love. Even a love twisted as that can still drive people mad, it would seem.
You disgust me.
I see.
I have another question for you. What was that strange Was that strange costume Hifumi's creation?
indeed.
Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that, but it's my fault for picking him in the first place.
But
So why did you decide to make me the suspect?
Because you're stupid.
Well, you too. That's it.
Let's
And in that
see.
regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity has surpassed my every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though.
I feel like I could cry.
But when you were explaining your plan to Fumi, how did he explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you
That's
okay
simple.
with this?
After he did his part and pretended to be dead, when someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. I explained to Hifumi the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have had an alibi, so nobody would have could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the moment. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death.
So in
So
the
you had
end,
planned to kill him all along. Of course. There would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself.
What the heck?
How can human life mean so little to you?
Well,
That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win.
don't be mean.
Now you sound like Byakuya.
I
No,
wonder about that.
he derives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt. In that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far?
What the heck?
Was it really just for money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life here began, my only thought has been escape.
But
But all along you've been saying how we have to separate living here.
You little bitch!
Obviously, that was a lie, you idiot!
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. Do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Because I had a dream. Accepting life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever.
Honestly.
And there's no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing.
As
It was
for
all
me,
for that dream.
And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't
being
it
a kick
wonderful?
To live in a European castle.
A castle?
Again, I reiterate. Why do people bitch at Sayaka when Celeste's motivation for this entire thing was just way worse?
She wants Sims? Yeah, like I said, she's a streamer.
At least with Sayaka, she did what she did because, like, she didn't, like, entirely know the rules of the school. And she just, like, wanted to get back to her friends. With Celeste, it's just money. And that's kind of just, like, That's kind of just the problem people have with this chapter. It's just like the motivation is just kind of boring. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would create a perfectly aesthetic world of
This
decadence.
is fine.
Living the rest of my life, there was my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but
There is nothing
unfortunately
to be
my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dream till the very end, so why would I?
just the worst.
You sound so passionate, but you weren't really able to kill your own friends for it?
Oh,
Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing.
do you understand?
That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding.
What is this?
That's what we should be saying, and plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why are you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious.
And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right, I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice, then
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette, really? You just get executed again. Celeste smiled again. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but the statement itself must have been her final lie.
Mm-hmm.
And that weak, fake smile is what betrayed her. Yeah, see, she has no feelings. You see that, chat? Feelings are a reaction to a wound that's never been healed, okay? Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Oh, everything okay?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I was just about to switch.
Gotcha.
my voice.
All done? Okay. Then let's get rolling. The Blackens disturb the peace and must pay the price.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this. What?
This is...
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important. Well then... Take care, everyone. Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
Ooh, fire!
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha. Oh, 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 oh. The ring of fire. Surround the ring of fire. The ring of fire. The ring of fire.
And she's dead.
Smells like chicken. Chat, you smell that? It smells like chicken.
Well, that was underwhelming. Like, that's probably, like, one of the most underwhelming executions in this franchise, honestly.
Yeah, they slow cooked her.
It's still I'm gonna be honest. I think it would have been better without the fire truck, if I'm gonna be honest. Because I get what they were going for, just like, oh, it's like the Salem witch trials and she's getting burnt. She's gonna be burned alive. And then you have the freaking fire truck there to put out the fire. And freaking just, like, run her over with it. But I don't know, it just doesn't really work. Hooray, I missed it. If they left her to exactly, bet.
A slow roast to really think about what they did. Yeah, they turned into a rotisserie chicken.
The fire truck makes the death ordinary, which is something that she didn't want. That's fair. If you look at it at that, then I think that's more understandable. From a story perspective, it makes more sense. From a, hey, look at this execution perspective, though, I think it's probably one of the most boring ones out there. Personally. Oh my god, Tailsnell.
Third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but...
Yeah. So Leon's was a very good start to show what to expect. Mondo's, was pretty just, bizarre, but in a good way, because he literally just gets turned into butter. And then we have Celeste, which, while from the start, it's fitting for her character, I feel like, okay, so if they were to, still just, not have it, not just have the burning, I still think they should have just, made it more than just the fire truck. I think that's just my problem with it. Even if it's supposed to be boring.
Yeah, something about it wasn't, as effective, I would assume.
I don't know. I can understand the justifications. It's just kind of to me.
Also, I can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and...
Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die.
But I think that would have been better. She gets burned, she gets to burn, but everyone ends up leaving, so she doesn't really have an audience, so... Makes sense. Yeah. I'm not saying, the other two, don't have any other, symbolicness either. It's just, when compared to those two, and then you look at Celeste, it's clear which one is more, what, the other two is oh god, that is terrible, and then Celeste is just oh, well, that happened.
Yeah,
it was okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Extreme!
you guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
And here I thought you guys are gonna pass the torch of hope for the next generation.
Oh yeah, there's no point in that, Monokuma. What do I care about hope?
Kid, thank you so much for the rated 9. How was your stream? We're just finishing up chapter 3 of this game. Hope you guys are doing well.
Hello, Kit.
No, for those that don't know me, I am Fairy Dooney. I look more human now. But I am Fairy Dooney. I am a Lutsum VTuber. Lutsum as in lewd and wholesome. Lutsum. And I'm also a shy shifter. I'm currently pretty big. My friend here, Renee, is joining me. He's pretty small at the moment.
Yeah, I am. And of course, I'm also just a separate streamer of my own.
Yeah. Renee's responsible for making my theme song, amongst others.
Yep.
Also, what were you playing, Kit? I would love to know. I hope you had a great stream.
And I've also rated Kit recently as well.
Oh, did you?
So, yeah. I've rated Kit before because there wasn't any other person who to rate and there was no options. So yeah.
That's fair. I was crashing around Burnout 3. Awesome, awesome. Like to hear it. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a good night, Kit.
Too bad.
Oh.
You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one.
Aww, thank you, Kit. I mean, I'll also take a Baja Blaster Taco Bell. That would be very, very lovely. Thank you.
It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible.
Makoto, why are you making fun of me?
Wait, what the? Oh,
Hold on. Don't talk like you're not responsible. Oops! My bad. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us?
How strange.
God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey, hey!
So what's the deal with that?
What?
Hey, I'm talking to you.
So
I'll
then,
answer the question if you answer mine.
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
Huh? What?
Hey.
Answer me. What did you do to my body?
Ooh. How exciting.
Geez. What do you mean? What did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it.
What the? What was that just now? What the? What even happened?
I know the answer to that, but I'm not gonna say what she meant by that. Mwahaha.
Yes, for anyone that's new, this is my first time looking at Danganronpa,
Yeah,
so
Renee
no
is
spoilers.
still blind.
Mastermind did something to Kyoko's body. What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I get out of here. And there's my ride.
Well,
Hey, while you guys can go and enjoy your school life, I'm gonna go file a restraining order. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
Probably, but gotta go beat the allegations.
Wakuma disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair. There was one small hope. There, Kyoko. Monokuma already mentioned it, but... what's that key that Celeste gave you?
So...
Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers.
Huh?
What? Then that means... Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea.
We left the control room and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said,
Hey,
I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else, head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
so...
Do you even have to ask?
as she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
Not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know.
Then I'll go too.
What?
You?
Please let me go.
Standing out arguing is just going to draw more attention to us.
Goodbye.
Do whatever you want.
Thank you, Byakuya.
Well then. Then it's up to you now.
Yo!
I'm gonna go to the dining hall, okay? Bumbleclap.
Huh? So Makoto and Kyoko are gonna go together? Do I smell a ship? With their names on it? Does that mean what I think it means? Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers when you show a little backbone.
I tried to forget what he said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me, Kyoko, there alone.
Shall we
Jesus
go?
Christ.
Shall we?
Yep.
So then...
We need to get into that locker.
Kyoko took the keys Lisa had given her and unlocked the locker. As the locker swung open, we saw...
Good morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness.
I've never heard Kyoko so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart.
I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the whole time. I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a little while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed.
As far as the incident's concerned, sure, but... Can we talk a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest with me. Yoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school?
Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However,
Regardless, that's not something you need to know right now.
I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
what?
Worried?
Like what happened during the investigation this time, you disappeared and we didn't see you again. Without warning, without explanation. When you did that, when you do that,
It's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too.
nope.
Okay, go on. Yeah.
I believe in you.
It's all good, Lil. We're probably gonna be wrapping up it here soon.
What?
You believe in me?
Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. I want you to believe in too. Because we're friends.
I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Just a little bit more.
Len?
That's fine.
I'll tell you. Tell you why I've been disappearing, where I've been going. You see,
What I heard from Kyoko then was... Frankly, it kind of blew my mind. After I've told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was almost unbelievable. I decided to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes. So I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back,
Said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this?
well, let's find out.
More Blue's Clues. It's a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about could really be hidden in here. Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of back of the storage closet. I suddenly, as I were being yanked in.
Whee!
At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I make my way to the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
There's a secret room.
So this is the secret room. But what's in here?
A few things. There's a chair.
It's just a normal desk with normal drawers. A bunch of files and what looks like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Old Creek Academy Student Registry. The only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at this recently? I slipped the file into my hand. Before I turned to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file, and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. I can understand if it said, I can't leave, but you must not leave. What is this? My head feels funny. A strange sensation. It's like deja vu. These words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before.
Where have we seen the words "you must not leave" though?
I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know?
BAM!
A strange sound rang out through my head. Oh no. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth. And then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. What the f happened? Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing head and I can't. I'm losing my freaking speech. Hold on.
We're almost done.
The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. Empty bookshelf. Empty. Gone. Look at it. It's gone. It's all gone. Yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the floor. It's all gone. What does this mean? My brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain of my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room and get some rest. But it was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back towards my room. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. I got attacked by an old chupacabra. The further I walked, the more I felt things are getting blurry. I can't see it in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance, I heard a sound. It was faint but undeniable. That sound. It's coming from the gym? As I desperately hauled my shaky frame toward the gym, the sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? Can't be nothing. Here in the gym.
Let's see, what could it be?
It didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sound coming from the inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more.
Oh shit!
What the hell? For me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. No, one side, not human, that's for sure, but regardless, I can't stop staring. I forgot to move or even breathe.
Why, you? What do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this? How dare you defy me? This wasn't part of the deal!
The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but You do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right? You haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be? Mastermind spy is.
Yep. We know who the spy is. Now we only have 7 students left. We got Super Robo Justice as a present! Yay!
Or at least there's a consolation prize. And yes, there it is. That.
Oh hey,
chapter is
Siak is
finished.
dead again! Whippy! And with that, I think we can call it a stream. Because it's pretty damn late.
Oh yeah, and probably. Oh yeah, and I remember correctly. Since we finished.
Yep.
Chapter 3, you know what that means.
Next week, we're gonna be playing
Next.
Shrek Super Slam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to like get that set up. I'll have to walk through like, I'll probably have to like show you how to use like a parsec and whatnot. But yeah, that's the plant Willow. Who is Willow? Oh wait, you probably sent me the link to them. Alright, can you send me a link to her? If you don't mind me.
Oh yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. This was Dooney's Danganronpa stream.
Yeah, we
featuring
streamed for a
me.
good while, I want to say. Let's see, we started like around 5, so about... 1, 2, 3... About, I want to say 5.5 hours at the very least. Maybe 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you want, you can go ahead and shout out if you want.
Oh, right, of course. Hang on, let me take care of that.
So yeah, next week there isn't going to be another Danganronpa stream, but there is going to be Shrek Super Slam, which is basically both of our favorite childhood game.
Yeah, or at least it's one of my favorite childhood games, yeah. Also, thank you in so much. That means a lot. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, as tomorrow I want it to be kind of a day where I can get the last preparations in before, like, for the anniversary stream, which is gonna be on Thursday this week. I'm gonna be streaming from 2 p.m. Eastern time, and then we'll see where we go from there. It's gonna be kind of a Dooney-thon in a sense, but it's not like I have like a goal in mind per se. It's just gonna be incentives. It's mostly just to raise money to get Isekai Chronicles and maybe be able to watch Deadpool and Wolverine, since I'm kind of interested in getting tickets for that. What's that? But with that said, let's go ahead and raid Willow.
Tune in this Thursday and tune in on next
Thank
Tuesday.
you for the hydrate. I will do that after the raid. So I think I did that right. Yep, that is the person.
Yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Dooney, for having me.
No problem. No problem. Yeah, yeah, I'll see you all Thursday. So, Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Renee, for the big ol' help. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Peace.
Excuse me.